today on Strange Suspicion.
Once upon a time, in the heart of the enchanted forest, lived two unlikely companions, Bobby Raccoon and Pia, a curious little wicked clown. Bobby was known for his mischievous grin and penchant for collecting shiny pebbles, while Pia loved to explore every nook and cranny of the forest. One sunny morning, as Bobby was rummaging through a pile of acorns, he heard a peculiar sound, a cross between a giggle and a trombone. He peeked out from behind a moss-covered log and gasped. There, standing amidst the ferns, was a creature unlike any other, Clown Bigfoot. "Hello there," Clown Bigfoot boomed, his voice echoing through the trees. "I'm Giggles, the friendliest clown in the whole forest." "Hello, Giggles, I'm Pia. And that's Bobby Raccoon. Nice to meet you." "You're Pia. I've actually heard of you," he exclaimed. "I found this down the trail, and I knew it was yours. Well, factually, I seen Bobby drop it." "Heck yes. I got this for Pia, and I thought I lost it. I've been looking all over for it. I was going to surprise her with it today." "Oh, Bobby, you little rascal," said Pia. "How sweet of you." "And you," exclaimed Bobby. "Mr. Giggles, if not for you, I wouldn't have been able to surprise her." "Well, that's the story how the two lovebirds, excuse me, I meant, Pia and Lil Bobby met Giggles, the Sasquatch Clown. And the rest is history, folks. Hope you enjoyed our little story today. Granny had a good old time. Anywho, just know I love you. Whoop whoop."
You want answers?
I think I'm entitled.
You want answers?
I want the truth!
You can't handle the truth! Order in the court!
Hey guys, welcome to Strange Suspicion. If you are new here, we are the Red Rum Crew, and you come here for all your videos that you're interested in as far as paranormal, serial killer documentaries, conspiracy theories, true crime, randonautica, whatever you guys really want to suggest, we're here for you and willing to do. We do have just a few announcements before we start our live stream, and the first of which is I wanted to extend our hope and positivity towards a member of our community, and her name is Tani. Hopefully you are listening with your eyes closed after your surgery today, and everybody in the community, please leave a positive message in chat for her. She had a very serious surgery very, very early this morning, and she is still in the chat and in the live. If you need to go to sleep, I really, really encourage you to do so. But I hope that if you're listening, you're doing so with your eyes close, Tani, and thank you for being a great mod on this channel. We have nothing but positive thoughts for you, and we hope that your recovery goes very, very quickly. And I have another announcement. Jane, congratulations. She became a grandmother. She welcomed her granddaughter, Ava, I hope I'm saying that correctly, into the world. She has a granddaughter called Ava, who was just born. So congratulations, Granny Jane. The third announcement is that... Bob, you want to put the picture on the screen? So we lost our dog, Sleepy, and she passed away at the age of 14. Yesterday they came and picked her up. She died. I'm guessing, Bob, you want to say anything here? I'm guessing it's due to old age. Happened very peacefully at home.
Yeah, she was 98
in
dog
human
years. Correct. And oh, she was great.
Yeah, she's 14 years old in human years, so whatever that translates, 90. Bob said something.
98.
Yeah, and I just want to say about that, guys, just like if you have pets, realize that they don't live as long as you would like them to. So just like realize being there for them is just as important as when they're there for you in each moment. So just like, you know, go ahead and take a moment for your pets today, please. You don't know how much you'll miss that when you can't do that. So rest in peace to our sleepy girl. What's another announcement? We were being asked about, memberships. A lot of you had memberships that were gifted to you and don't understand why you're not on the list. Bob did make a Bob, your little video with the credits on it for this video is super, super cool. You guys, we're going to show this a few times. I just wanted to say, if you are a member, a paid member of the channel, can you put a member sticker in the chat? I'm looking
The
at
wicked clouds. Whoop, whoop.
Right. So if you are a paid member of the channel, nice one, Bob. Let's see. When you push the smiley face on the side on your phone, I think that I know the members know their membership stickers. So let's see. I don't know what Tani's stickers are. I can't really see them. I'm kind of trying to hold it together. Tani, let's see. So Tani's got some 13th hour. Okay, so if you don't see, when you go to your member, where you usually see your gifted memberships, that's a good sign that your gifted memberships have expired. I got a few emails about that in our private email this week, which is, if any mod can put that up there. Let's see, there it is, strangelysuspicious@gmail.com. You guys feel free to email me at any time on this email, or Bob, with any questions or any content suggestions, whatever you want. But people were asking about their memberships and why they weren't on the credits. And when somebody gifts you a membership, it lasts for, I believe, 30 days, or however long the month is that you got gifted in was, I believe. So if you are trying to put your membership sticker in right now, and you usually have one and it's not appearing, it's because your gifted membership is expired. So good, Miss Lilac, Miss, I don't want to say that wrong. Every time we type that, I'm like, is it Lilac? But now that I'm looking at it, it's Miss Lilac. I think it's Miss Lilac. Lilac. I wish I could say her name right. Okay, so like her, Miss Lilac or Miss Lilac, the memberships start at the first membership level you can get is called Susgang, and that's $2.99 a month. And then the middle membership level would be the $4.99 a month, which is called Strange Syndicate. And then there's an Insanely Suspicious level, which you're just going to have to go look at that one, because I'm not even going to say that out loud, because it is insane. So if you're interested in supporting the channel in any way like that, that would be amazing, because once we do reach 100 paid memberships, we will go probably on a daily basis for the content, as far as releasing the content to you on a daily basis. And whether or not, like, I can't even believe, whether or not I believe it or not, we are so close to that. We're already halfway there. We're already at 40 memberships. Last week, I think we were at 52. And then the free memberships kind of bumped off, and I don't think people really realized it because there's new credits now. But just so I can collect myself for a moment, Bob, would you mind, I didn't think I was going to need a moment. Can you play those credits for a moment so I can take a breath away? Okay, so thank you. I appreciate the break. Okay, yeah. So I saw some people typing in about Faygo. Yeah, you could buy a clown some Faygo. This is my favorite kind. I'm on the Cotton Candy crew. I don't know about you guys. I did see, I don't know what you said. I know 13th Hour probably has a favorite one. She's a juggalette. So I hope you're feeling a little better also. I know that you were having little problems. I was reading in the pre-chat. So we, back to what I was talking about. Let's see. We are going to start out with, so first of all, our open panel today is going to be concerning, the first thing I wanted to discuss with the Bryan Kohberger thing was hazing. We have kind of touched on this on 2 videos, but it was quite a while back, and I'm noticing that there's a lot of attention being brought into the true crime community once again about hazing and maybe a relation between Ethan Chapin and Hudson Lindau. We did do a video on Hudson Lindau, as well as, the name is escaping me, Bob. There were 2 students in the University of Idaho, but pretty similar cases where they were supposedly, you know, like voluntary over alcohol consumption or whatever it was, found in like a shallow, ridiculous amount of water that is questionable, guys. So hazing is a big issue in colleges, not just at the University of Idaho, but not just the vandals, I guess I could say, but like pretty much the whole college community all across the country, and probably beyond our country, also has hazing rituals and hazing activities that don't make any sense. Is Bob waving? Do you want me to be quiet? Oh, I don't know.
I was just, hi, sorry.
Oh, no problem, no problem. I didn't know if you were trying to stop me.
No.
So hazing, do you agree hazing in our country is something that is absolutely out of control? There's no limitations. There's no like referee in the room saying, hey, you guys are going too far, right?
Oh, totally. Unless there's like, some kids in the room with morals. You know what I'm saying?
That would have to be the kids in charge, though, with morals.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. That's the thing. That's the thing. And when you're a freshman, I would think that is probably some kind of, there's got to be some kind of like, I'll prove myself to these guys. Like, I know I'm the young kid. I'm gonna go farther than they think I'm gonna go. I'll take it past any limit they want to give me, right? And things get out of hand, and sometimes people get hurt. And when they get hurt, they need to control the narrative for what happened in their Greek row, their precious Greek row, no matter where that university is. So I'm thinking that it's possible that a second-year freshman, whoa, I'm thinking that a second-year freshman may possibly be in the know about somebody who would have died 6 months earlier, and possibly something bad that happened to that person.
Yeah. Apparently, I'm getting really bad echo. I don't know why.
Okay, well,
What happened here?
nothing.
Okay.
I'm adjusting
Do
something.
you want me to play that hazing video?
Yes, I think you should play that.
It's chilling surveillance video of college freshmen pledging a fraternity. They're being marched downstairs, blindfolded. It happened at the University of Missouri's Phi Gamma Delta fraternity house. And if you think this was a no big deal pledge night ritual, look what happened to Danny Santulli. That's Danny in the green blindfold. And this is Danny today, unable to walk, talk, or see.
I'm sad for him. You know, just what he went through that night, and he didn't deserve it.
The extraordinary video released to Inside Edition by the family's lawyer shows the tragic timeline. 9:55 p.m. You can see Danny inside the fraternity house carrying a bottle of vodka. His family says he was told to finish the bottle before the night was over. 10:22 p.m. Danny is still trying to finish off the bottle. A frat brother pours beer into Danny's mouth with a funnel. 10:55 p.m. Danny falls over. Some frat brothers carry him out of the room and drop him on a couch. 12:28 a.m. Danny slides off the couch head first. 12:43 a.m. After apparently checking for a pulse, the frat boys lift Danny off the couch and carry him out, but they accidentally drop him on his head. By the time they brought him to the hospital, it was too late. Danny wasn't breathing and his heart had stopped. His blood alcohol level was an extraordinary 6 times the legal limit. Doctors managed to revive him and placed him on a ventilator. I spoke to Danny's dad and sister. It's the nightmare call that no parent wants to get.
Oh my God, it's the worst thing you can ever hear. I mean, my wife was hyperventilating. The minute I saw him, it was like, wow. Tubes everywhere, the machines beeping every 2 seconds, and doctors, nurses running in and out.
Danny's older sister Meredith, also a student at University of Missouri, says it's frustrating to see some of the young men involved still on campus.
I am honestly disgusted that they are just allowed to wander the campus when they almost killed my brother.
Danny's family shared these touching home movies with us. That's how they want to remember him, rather than what's on that disturbing pledge night video.
This is without a doubt the worst fraternity hazing injury case that there's ever been in the United States. It couldn't be any worse and have someone still be alive.
2 members of the fraternity have been charged with felony hazing. The Phi Gamma Delta fraternity says Danny should not have been put in this situation. They add that they prohibit hazing and prohibit giving alcohol to minors. They also say that chapter is now closed.
Can everybody
The
hear me?
chapter's now closed. Wow.
It's pretty creepy.
Yeah, that's not cool. Really, it's not. That kid.
You know what I mean? Like, they just want to be a part of something, and I feel like it's like all backwards. If they want to choose these kids, right? They seek them out and they say, hey, let's get this guy in our frat, right? That kid should realize they want him for the frat. He's more valuable to the frat. But there's this like level of intimidation where they're like, are you good enough for our frat? What would you do to get in our frat? And it's like the cooler you are, the more mischievous you are, the more willing you are to like push the envelope and do a little bit too much. You know what I mean? Those are the kids that get picked. And the ones that want to do that really badly sometimes don't make it out alive. And there's been a lot of speculation where people are saying maybe Ethan knew Hudson Lindau. And maybe he was leaving his frat as a second-year freshman.
I mean, how would he not know him, right? I mean, I don't know, maybe, but
right, they're the same frat.
I don't know how to stop this echo if I'm echoing, man. I can't stop it. I don't know what's going on.
Do you have your YouTube open?
I'll shut everything I got.
You should just be on the StreamYard.
Yeah. Sorry.
It's okay.
Here.
Let's see what's going on. Bob's gonna try and figure out his audio, or he could just come in here too. We are trying to get rid of the echo, but so anybody else who is interested, obviously if you are a paid member, you do have priority to jump on panel here. But if anybody wanted to discuss hazing, since Bob is fixing his audio, or possibly coming out here to join us on panel as well, but if anybody wanted to come on, that is the link. You do not have to show your face. But the first thing I did want to discuss with you guys, with the community, is hazing. And it doesn't necessarily have to be just the University of Idaho. If you wanted to talk about any other university or any other kind of hazing, because this community is full of organizations that all do hazing activities.
Hey, I'm back.
Is the fan on the laptop? Because it sounds like...
Yeah, I don't know what the hell, man. This thing is making me mad.
Well, you could come out here.
Is it still on?
Cyborg Mama says she's backstage. Is she backstage? Can you bring her up?
I don't see her.
I don't see her either. I see you and I.
Yeah.
And...
I don't know what's going on. It's like,
here.
Don't get mad, Bob. No, I'm not mad.
No, he's just trying to fix.
I don't get mad, dog. I get even.
Bob, you're Darth Vader. Jane said you're Darth Vader.
I am Darth Vader. Sorry, I don't know what the problem is, Pia.
It's all right.
We had this all ironed out before we went live.
So you guys, Bob is echoing. Is that what's going on?
What?
I was asking them specifically what was going on, if you were echoing.
Yeah.
Sith Bob. Okay, so Mary has something. I'll put it up here. We'll discuss this. I know the university where I live used to do hazing, but they banned it a while ago. Yeah, I know that a lot of colleges ban things. Do you know what I mean? And then it's just like a specific party acting out, but I feel like that's like half the fun for people who have been hazed, which is sick and disgusting, but it's like a sick fun. It's like they did it to me, I'm going to do it to them. You know what I mean?
Right. And then they probably do it. They try to
like
do it.
I had to
worse.
do it, you know? That's what I would think. I think like I had to do it, then they should have to do it. But they don't realize how out of control things can get. And people have like different sensitive issues with their body that like a hazer wouldn't realize that maybe somebody's asthmatic. Or maybe somebody has a weak heart. Or maybe, you know what I mean? Like, they give them something to ingest, some kind of chemical, some kind of illegal chemical they've never tried, and don't know this person takes like a heart medication or something.
Or
and they end up dead, and they panic. What do you think?
Well, yeah. I don't think these kids know that, though. They're just too stupid. Like all they want to do is like party and have fun or whatever. You know,
Right, they're not thinking
I don't know, man.
consequences.
I don't understand it because I wasn't into it. You know what I mean? I know if I was in college and that shit would have happened, I probably just would have went along with it. I hate to say that. I know that sounds bad, but like,
Right,
I'm
it's a
sure
younger
those-
mentality, right?
they have to go along with it, right?
Right.
Like, I mean,
Well, to be in their fraternity, yeah, they would have to be going along with whatever they were told to go along with, and to keep whatever code of silence is associated with that activity, which is probably every activity that they do.
yeah.
And I thought it was interesting that there was that strange, seemingly tiny space, dare I say room, like a basement in 1122, where things could have happened that were not seen, or things that were kept in there in case of an emergency need to keep something in. Do you know what I'm saying? Like a concealed space for whatever.
I'm sure at every fraternity, sorority house, whatever, there's a room, there's a meeting room, and I'm sure you know what I mean? There's got to be like a hidden room. I mean,
right,
that house had
like
hidden rooms.
Initiate the ritual or the haze. Yeah.
That house had something under it. I'm not saying it's a tunnel. Neither are you, I don't think. I'm not trying to speak for you. There was tunnels running by it, like the maintenance tunnels for water and sewer and the electric lines and everything else, power lines. Who knows? I don't know what I haven't looked at it recently, so I don't know. But underneath that house, there was definitely a crawl space or a basement of sorts.
Right, whatever the need was for it, it was there, and there was something there.
And yes, it's been. I think we're the only channel that's really talked about it, like
in that sense, maybe.
In that sense, everybody said tunnels and this and that. No one's really said there was a basement. There was a basement room, I believe.
Yeah, I've heard people in our chat have told us previously that they live in Idaho and they do have basements there. I know I've lived in a lot of states in the country due to being a military kid and being in the military, and I know that certain regions don't have basements. And for instance, when I lived in California, I lived on an island, so there's no way I had a basement. So I didn't know until I moved to the Midwest that there were such a thing as basements. I didn't realize they had them on the West Coast, because when I had lived on the West Coast, there was, you don't have a basement on an island. You just don't. Not the one I lived on.
You probably wouldn't want a basement on an island, I don't think.
Pretty creepy,
especially on that island, terrifying. Right?
Didn't
we talk about this before? Didn't they have fake earthquakes on that island?
Yes. Well, it was a military base that I grew up on. It was an island, and on that island, once a year, they would shake this island. It was only 1 mile long, and we even had nuclear weapons on it. And we would shake the island with these nuclear weapons on it. We just, thought nothing of it. We just
dang it! I just saw Cyborg Mama.
Put ourselves in the danger zone,
I just saw Cyborg Mama backstage too, and she disappeared again.
Shoot! Oklahoma has basements. 13th Hour said.
Yeah.
There are tunnels here in Idaho. So Angria is from Idaho.
Yeah, we did that little cold in one of our videos. We talked about there was an old guy in the video, and the video I believe was from the 50s that I had found. Mm-hmm. And he said when he was a kid, he went in those tunnels, and there was people smoking opium down there.
Oh, really?
Do you remember that?
Yeah, yeah. It was the college. It was the college guy, and he was talking about how those
it wasn't associated
or something.
Yeah, it wasn't associated with the college, the Idaho 4 college, but it was in Boise.
Boise, that's what it was. We were trying to look for the tunnels in
But there's definitely
we ended up seeing the ones
opium dens. She said yes, opium dens. So but
right, which is crazy. Right?
Someone's lost here. I don't know.
Sean Stafford, I don't know.
I don't know, man. Here's a map, bud. I got a map for you.
It's Strange Suspicion.
I got a map for you.
I'll
point the way out if you can't find your way out.
Swing, chop, chop. Swing, chop, chop.
All right.
Okay, so.
Hi, Cyborg Mama, by the way.
Hey, how you doing there?
Good.
Hey, Bob. How you doing? My connection's going in and out, so if I lose you guys, it's not you, it's me.
Yeah, we all We all sound like we're in space today, I think.
We are in space.
We are. We're in some kind of space.
Yeah, I don't know what that was.
Hey, did you guys know that hazing recorded was in 1783? Was in the Mason. Yep, Masonic organization. There's a couple of lists online, and they said within the last 5 years there's been 40 throughout the states that have the alcohol poisoning or something else happening to them.
Well, it's weird man, that's a really long time ago. You
It's
were
like
going
in
in
our
and out.
society.
Yeah. It's not like we were discussing, like, Bob and I were watching these videos from Italy, and we were looking at the Colosseum, and I was like, it's crazy how people will just watch, like, the destruction of other people and cheer. Like, as a human race, people are intrigued and will cheer when people are, like, being murdered in front of other people. Do you know what I mean? And hazing is very much the same in the way that it's been since, what did you say, 1700? And that's crazy. That's like an awful practice, right?
1783.
I know they do like
Oh.
a style of hazing.
To submit to something like that, to be part of the group.
Right.
Yeah.
Right to me.
It's scary. It's scary that people would want
Yeah.
something that badly. But I do know, like, you
I
know,
had to
there's,
do these crazy things.
but there's certain like societies and fraternities within colleges, like, what is that called, the Bones Brigade, where there's a lot of like presidents or
No, that's a skateboard. That's a skateboard thing.
what am I getting wrong?
And bones.
No, you're talking about. I think you're talking. It is the bone. It's something with bones. You're right, Pia.
Skull and
The Bones
Bones?
Brigade was,
Skull and bones.
Yeah, Skull and
Yeah.
Bones. Yeah, it is some dark shit, Johnny V.
like
For
gang.
real.
Like I know something about like gang members getting like they call it getting beat in. Like
What is-
you
what is
have to
that?
get like punched and kicked and beat by everybody. Well, I mean, usually it's like one or two people, but sometimes it could be the whole gang or whatever, and they basically beat your ass, and then you're in the gang.
They beat your ass so you can be in their
Basically,
gang.
they beat
Yeah.
you up to get in the gang, and then they're, you know,
And then
after
you're
they're
supposed
done
to have
beating
their
you,
back
they give
after
you
they
the high
beat your
fives and the
ass?
dabs and
Rituals are horrible.
But yeah, I mean that's scary. Shit.
That is scary that they want to beat you up just so that you can have their back. Do you know what I mean? I'd be like, whoa, you're gonna beat me up so I could have your back? That's kind of opposite, bud. Like, maybe you should have my back and then I'll beat ass for you. That's crazy. Because then there's prison
And then
gangs,
the
there's all
things
kinds
they
of,
make
you know
the
what I mean?
women
There's
do
all
are
levels of
unspeakable.
society. Hazing is all levels, right? Even a new person at a job. Do you know what I
Oh,
mean?
yeah.
Anything. Like when you're in the military and you're like the lowest thing,
Well,
lowest
I
rank,
got- I
and you
got a-
gotta get up. Everybody treats you like crap till you get up there.
I got a funny hazing. You remember Pee Wee Herman when he goes to the psychic lady,
Oh, with the nipples, the
and,
three
and she's
nipples.
like, "You gotta go to the Alamo. It's in the basement."
Yeah.
Well, obviously, there's no basement in the Alamo. Like,
Right, but Pee Wee doesn't know that. Poor guy.
right. But he got hazed.
He did get hazed. And I think like football teams, NFL football teams, rappers get hazed. Obviously, you know, they get diddled or they get, you know what I mean?
They get diddled.
Diddly, what's his name? P. Diddley?
They
Diddy?
get
What?
beat.
P. Diddy? Oh, yeah. I don't know. He never had a hit
Yeah,
that I heard,
yeah.
so I don't know. I never really was a fan of that guy. I like real rap. Yeah, see? Mm-hmm. So I don't know. I think hazing is it's interesting because it's like it's a need for acceptance. It's a no boundaries, no holds barred. Whatever you say, I'm gonna do, so I could be a part of what you're doing. And it seems to me that when they have interviewed people at the University of Idaho. They have gone straight to Sigma Chi, straight to the front door. They talked to the president of Sigma Chi, and he's like, hey, I told everything to the police and the FBI. We're leaving it in their hands. I really got to go to class now. Like, that seems so insensitive to me, whether you know anything or not, whether you're told to say something like that or not, just to be like, oh yeah, Ethan, that's right. Yeah, we knew his girlfriend really well, but we really didn't know him, even though he was a second-year freshman. And that, you know, like, hey, sorry, I got to get to class. Like, don't want to be late to math or whatever. Can't take 5 seconds for Ethan. You know what I mean? Like, it just seems real, like, cold.
Right,
like,
right.
That's real, like, standoffish and cold for somebody that you're supposed to call your brother, you know?
It becomes bullying.
What was that?
Bullying.
Bullying. Oh yeah, bullying, yeah. Yeah, and I feel like, you know, maybe Ethan was even bullied because of the fact that he was a second-year freshman. He was tutored by the David Barta, I don't know how you say his last name, but I think it's an Italian last name. Bartoloa or some, David B. David Loach's friend. That was his tutor. So I know they were embarrassed about, because you have to keep your academics and your athletics up, I believe, when you're in a frat. You can't make them look bad. They have to maintain, as a group, a certain GPA. So Ethan probably was bringing him down. I mean, I don't know how smart they could be like that, drinking alcohol all the time. I don't know how smart. So I guess maybe younger kids can hang better, but I would think all that drinking at all their frat parties probably didn't keep them straight A's or anything. So they're probably like teetering. But then Ethan, for some reason, was staying with Xana, which I don't even know if that was like a regular thing or if he needed to get away. So it's hard to tell. All their social media is like those that are non-living, like Hudson Landau and Ethan and Maddie and Kaylee and Xana. They're all their real social media is hush hush.
Hannah Cleary.
Yeah, Hannah Cleary. Yeah. So if we were to go, you know, as true crime sleuths online who like to investigate and find the real clues and try to uncover the truth for these victims and try to do what we can, as long as it's, you know, we all realize it's alleged. But if we all wanted to go do our best and find if there was a connection, I don't think we can. I don't think we can. Like, because whatever's out there is fake. If it was real, it would be taken off the internet. Like when you could here's an experiment anybody's watching you can do. If you see somebody's been murdered today on your local news, go to that person's Facebook. That is the person who suspectedly killed them, and you will probably see their Facebook, their Instagram, all their social media is like 9 months already taken off because they're already investigating that person's social media. So anything we want to investigate or look at with a fine-tooth comb is just stuff that's just barely true. You know, like Jack DeCoeur stands up on that stage in silence next to Kaylee's parents with his arm around Kaylee's mom. He's been gagged, obviously. Both Maddie and Kaylee tried to call his phone. I'm sure there's voicemails on his phone, you know? Even if it's just them screaming or them saying, are you playing a joke on us? Like, we're getting really scared. Because I think he lived 30 seconds away or something. He lived right up the street. From what I heard.
Yeah, he was very close.
Yeah. So you would think if he got two calls.
Theory that.
What was that?
Sorry, there's an echo.
Uh-oh. Dang it.
I heard the theory that been pregnant and Jack D was angry.
That she was going to leave town or something?
He left his phone at home. Yeah, she was and taking the dog.
Oh.
Yeah,
I get what you mean.
There's all kinds of theories, but all that stuff has been, like you say, scraped off the internet.
Exactly. Because, like, no matter how much we want to find the truth, no matter how we want to, like, look at a picture 800 million times, no matter how much we want to convince ourselves, if we say this so many times it's true, anything that's actually true is not available for us. So it's just speculation, but there's nothing wrong with speculation. You know what I mean? So if we go with what we have, we do know that Jack got called by Maddie and Kaylee numerous times. So there may or may not be a voicemail. There may or may not even be you could text, you could voice text.
I think there's definitely voice.
Right? If her father is as protective as he has portrayed himself and is loving and as protective and has taught her, he said before when there was a 911 call that somebody was pretending to break into the house, I believe he said. He said, I prepared her to go out that window. Well, as a military brat, before I was in the military myself, I can tell you this. When we were told if somebody abducts you, if somebody tries to take you, what you need to do is you need to call your mom and dad. You need to get near the phone because back then we didn't have cell phones. We had like in the wall phones. So you try to get as close as you can to that phone and as quiet as you can. But if they grab you and they're taking you, you're supposed to yell things like tall or short or dark hair or light hair or tattoos like this on his neck, on his arm. You're supposed to yell things out that this person is. If Kaylee and Maddie were being attacked and the voicemail had come on and one of them was conscious of it, it is a big possibility that Jack knows something because he has been gagged. So I think as far as the things we know, Jack, he was in a frat, but I don't know if it was Sigma Chi.
Yeah, I think that's awesome because we've never really talked about that.
Yeah.
Oh, she hopped off. She probably lost signal.
Yeah, she's probably at the beach, actually.
That's awesome because I don't think we've ever really talked about that, and I don't think anybody has either. Like, maybe they did, but they've never really concentrated on it that I've seen, or everybody's concentrating on the same thing right now. But there might be voice messages.
Yeah. Yeah.
A description.
You know what I mean? Yeah, where they're like, Jack, oh my God, so-and-so's here with a knife. Even they couldn't say his name.
Dude, you're brilliant. Right. You're brilliant.
We saw him. Get over here. Call the police. It's so-and-so. You know what I mean? Like, Jack, I know you don't give a shit, but blah, blah, blah. The dog, don't you care about the dog? Anything. You know what I mean? And Jack's like, I can't say anything. Because why, if they were so ready to get married, we watched as a couple, we watched those cute videos of them playing with their dog. They were very loving. When they were together, they loved that dog as a unit. So I'm thinking, she's calling him out of desperation, saying, hey, if you don't care about me, I know you care about this dog. You're right down the street. Right. So-and-so is here right now. They're hurting us.
Away, right? 2 houses
Something
away.
A few driveways.
Wasn't very far, yeah.
And they said he was home and he was in bed. So if he was home and he was in bed, then...
But he must have been
He would have heard it as well.
Right, he must have been passed out, though. Because...
I don't know.
And was that him at the corner club? And that's the other
He looked really relaxed if it was him. He was just like chilling back, you know? He's kind of like, hey, ladies. Like, doesn't look like someone that just broke up with his girlfriend, but I don't know. Maybe he was intoxicated.
I mean,
maybe they were still fine.
Not everybody's like, fuck, you broke up with me. You know, not everybody's like that.
Right.
Like, so, I don't know. And that's really never been proven that was him at the corner club type dealio.
Okay, so Angria says it wasn't him at the corner club?
No.
It's on the screen.
I don't know. I'm not saying it was. I don't know.
Angria, do you mind me asking what city you're in?
You know what I'm saying?
Right, speculation.
What's that?
I was asking Angria. I don't want to say her name wrong because I hate when people say my name wrong.
Yeah, I believe it's Angria.
I was asking if she would mind if I asked what city she was from. Did Pia see that? I did, Mr. John.
I remember earlier. I'll tell you, Pia. Yeah. I could be wrong. She'll probably answer right.
Was it Boise?
If I'm wrong, I believe she said Idaho.
No, I was wondering what city in Idaho. I think she said Boise.
Okay. Okay. I didn't hear that. She said Boise. Yes, I'm angry.
Angria, like Andrea, but she's angry.
Right on. I'd be angry too if I'm from Boise, dog. Shit.
Yeah. Right.
I do like potatoes, but
we love potatoes.
What was that we were listening to the other day? And they were like, Idaho is known for, and we were like, what the fuck? That's not what we knew.
Yeah, I don't remember. Love Head PE. Oh yeah, she's the one who loves Head PE.
Oh yes.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we both.
I'm also down with the sickness.
And Jane loves potatoes. Jane, what is your favorite thing on? Bob and I have had so many potatoes in the last few weeks.
We're
And I like the
we're
little
pretty much
golden
Polish,
ones.
bud. We're Polish, bud. We just eat the
Yeah, we turned Polish. We're
gosh
Irish.
dang it
I'm
right
Irish,
out of
though.
them potatoes, don't we?
Why call JD? Wait, hold on. Hold on. Why call JD? Why not call 911 parent? Oop, what happened there? Why not call J911 or parent or family member so someone would have known that was happening? Attackers dialed JD to involve him to throw off Ellie. Oh, I get what they're saying. Oh, Mrs. Johnny Knapp is saying that the attackers dialed Jack to involve him.
Maybe, yeah.
Right, it could have been after they were not any longer with us that they called Jack over and
They
over.
could have called
Or it
everybody
could
on their
have
phone.
been Jack calling his own phone to cover himself from being somebody who was at the scene. Because from what we had recently found out was that Jack had recently wanted to juice up, I guess you call it. And he wanted to beef up, you know? But he was always a climber. And he could balance things like bike racks on his face, was it? On his chin? A whole
Well, we
bike
were-
rack.
we were
like
also
12 bikes,
talking-
guys. What's that?
We were also talking about the lifted truck, which now I've heard it's suspect vehicle, whatever freaking number.
5, I think it was.
Yeah, whatever, right. Honestly, if my old self, I know I don't look old, but my old self probably could jump from the back of the truck over the railing. You know me, Pia. I mean,
Yeah, I know you can do a
I am a little bit
kickflip,
more
babe.
athletic than the average person. But
He can do it.
myself, I know I could jump from the back of a truck bed in over
Oh, yeah,
a railing
yeah.
onto that porch.
It was
I've
very
never been
close.
there. I've never been there, obviously, but just from everything in my mind that I've seen,
It's so close, though.
right?
Like, right? When we
Yeah,
saw that
especially
picture.
in a lifted truck, a lifted up truck.
Right.
Like there's
Right.
nothing. You probably could like reach out 6 feet and grab the thing and pull yourself over. I mean, who knows? I don't know. But
Are you seeing what's on the screen?
I happen to be friends with Jay Kelly, Quinn's dad. Quinn is okay.
So, Jay Kelly, Quinn's dad. Quinn Kelly. So Jay Kelly is Quinn Kelly's dad. Right? Is that what you're saying? Quinn Kelly? I got a hair on my face. It's sticking. Okay. I happen to be friends. I'm sorry, I'm just like trying to not get this wrong here. So, Jay Kelly, Quinn's dad. Happen to be friends with Jay
She said
Kelly. So
yes.
you're friends with Quinn's dad,
She said yes.
Dylan Mortensen's best friend. So is Quinn Kelly Dylan Mortensen's best friend? Or is Quinn Kelly Dylan Mortensen's ex-boyfriend? Because from what I understand, that was her ex-boyfriend.
Where'd you go, Pia?
I have no idea why I'm off camera.
Oh no.
But can you hear me okay? It's fine either way.
Yeah, I can hear you fine.
It's okay.
Oh, there you are.
All right. Hey, guys.
Wow, you just came back
Figured it
to us.
out.
Welcome back.
Hey.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
DM's boyfriend, ex-boyfriend.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're
She's the
friends
best ex.
with the dad. Can you? Okay, yeah, ex. That's unfortunate for them, or fortunate. I'm not sure. So, could you? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that was the
Sorry.
thing. Okay, so I just wanted to cover both sides because I'm a clown, guys. I just gotta make you laugh about something. Okay, so what we got here is a failure for me to understand. So you're friends with her father. So I wanted to know if you knew if Jay Kelly, Quinn Kelly's dad, wait, nope. I was going with Dylan's dad. I was going to say Dylan's dad put a picture out and it said, if you're going to mess with my daughter, this is what you got to come through or whatever. And I was wondering if Dylan's dad posted that before or after the unalivings at 1122 King Road. But you were discussing Quinn Kelly's dad. So is Quinn Kelly, do you know of, is he a part of the gag order? Could you tell us that if you're friends with his dad, or are you not able to? Not trying to force you to say anything, but thank you, Cheryl. Cheryl is a big supporter of the channel. I want to give a shout out to Cheryl. I wish I could pronounce your last name. Bob and I try every week when we do the credits to pronounce your last name. And we're just so scared we're going to butcher it. Let's see. Let's try it. Come on, let's try it for her. So,
clown.
Cheryl.
Don't make me try to say it, clown.
Gorgeous.
I
Like
have,
gorgeous,
I think I have an
gorgeous.
idea, but I'm not.
Did I get it, Cheryl? Just look at it, Bob. Look at it. Gorgeous. Like gorgeous.
Okay, yeah, I would say something like that. Borgionis.
Cheryl Gorgeous Borges.
I don't know. Something like that. I don't know. I was never good in school. I'm not good at technology. I try to pretend to be. StreamYard is a pain in the D to get my meaning right in the Detroit feeling. It's a pain, dog.
In the D?
Right in the D.
Right in the D, dog.
She said close. I was so close. Oh,
Dang.
I was so
Bourget. Bonjour. Bonjour. Cheryl.
Watch my
Anyway,
lip.
Cheryl has been a member for I don't know how long. I think you're a member still. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
our
we
bad.
actually, guys, we
so
actually
sorry.
gained so many subs in the last week. We don't understand where it's coming from, and hopefully there's a lot of clowns in here because we wanted to attract a lot of clowns. But we have been
Yeah, we were hitting up a lot of different clown people were hitting us up and have been showing us love. Yeah, we love the clown love, man.
Yeah, we got clown love.
Is there any clowns you wanted to talk about that you've been digging on, or you want me to talk about the clown I've been down with for a while? You
could, but I have been down with I'll give you some clown names. Danky the Clown. If you guys
Yeah,
have
there
not
you go.
checked out Danky the Clown, Danky is my brother Danky. Let me write it in here, Danky the Clown.
Danky is the homie.
Yeah, I wish we could play one of his videos, but
We
I don't know, I
can.
didn't ask
I'll
him.
go. Let me go look. I'll find
Yeah,
one.
they're all pretty much shorts. So, I mean, any of them are funny. So Danky is a 420 clown. Just so you guys know, like if you were to enter hashtag, I think it's clown crew or hashtag clowns or something, just so you guys are aware, like I did think it was super funny when people were like, when I originally came out, they were comparing me to Drip Drop. Right? And Drip Drop is great, you guys. He's great. I have no problem with him. I totally support Drip Drop. No qualms with that guy whatsoever. He's a great investigator. Very, very, very smart guy. But just so you know, there's over like 300 channels just in that hashtag of people who wear face paint. This is a great big community. But a lot of us clowns stick together. We're juggalos. We're ICP fans. We are a family, okay? And haunt actors, they include the haunt acting in that aspect. I was in the haunted house industry. So now that one is a police audit. So I don't know if you want to play that one.
It's 2 minutes long.
All right, this is me taking a break for 2 minutes while you watch my brother Danky, and I hope you subscribe to his channel. We'll get his link real quick while you're watching it, and I'll put it up in the chat. Go ahead.
Just checking the parking lots, man. Make sure you guys are doing okay.
Yeah, we're doing good.
Yeah. Okay, man. What's your name?
For what?
I'm just contacting you. I just have to. So
You have to.
So there's a law that just came out.
Okay.
To where anybody I contact, even if it's consensual, I have to get your demographics that I can
Really?
say that I contacted you. Yes.
No, that's not the law.
Yes, it is.
Nope.
With Senate Bill 217.
No, this is not a stop and ID state.
Okay, so I have to say that I did contact you.
Okay, good. You say that.
Okay. Yeah. And also, when I run the plate,
Okay.
it is coming back with a warrant hit.
Okay.
So I just want to make sure that you're not the person. And not
Nope, I'm not the person.
So can I get your name?
No.
And why not?
Well, this is first. You said that you have to ID me. No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
This is not a stop and ID state.
Says who?
What do you mean says who? It's a law. It's a law,
So
sir.
the law states now that anybody I contact,
Okay.
I need to get an ID so I can say that I contacted you.
No, I don't think so. That's
Yes,
not
it
the
is.
law. This is private property, sir.
It is not. It's a public parking lot.
No, this is private property.
It is a public parking lot.
I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm sorry.
That we're gonna get arrested.
Yeah, you're scaring my kid. There's no point of this. You know, this is
Okay, well,
ridiculous.
Wouldn't have to scare him if you were cooperative.
Well, no. That's just ridiculous, man. That's just ridiculous.
Okay.
I'm sorry, man.
Sorry for what? For being uncooperative?
Oh no, I'm just not gonna give you all this free information for nothing. We're just sitting here. We're not doing anything wrong. We're waiting for somebody.
Okay, and like I said, when I ran the plate, it came back with the warrant hit, and I want to make sure it's not
Sorry,
you.
it's not me. Yeah, it's
How
not
do
me.
How do I know that? Because I
I'm
don't know
sorry,
your name.
it's not me. I don't know.
Because I don't know
what
your
to tell
name.
you.
Until I can get your name.
I'm sorry. I'm not the type of person who
I
releases
at least
my
get
name
your
like
first
that. No, absolutely not. No, I'm sorry, bud.
All right, sir. Have a good day.
You have a good day too.
So yeah, that was he does cop audit videos, but you're muted, babe. You were muted.
Can you hear me?
Yep, now I can.
I'll put another one on his on real
Like
quick.
a short, do it
Anytime.
short.
Yeah.
Yeah. He does more shorts than like police audits guys, but he is very witty, yeah. Whenever you're ready, Bob, I'm cool with that. Dinky the Clown, guys. You got it, Bob? So, I guess any second Bob's gonna put that up. He's looking for something right now. Let's see.
All right, let's do it. Coffee, guys.
Move! Move, nigga!
You want to assault me?
Hey. Whoops.
We really.
Okay. Didn't mean to play that one. Anyway, Danky is a really cool clown, and I have been a fan, I guess, of Danky's for quite some time. So I thought I would give him a shout out since he is a clown, and clowns are
He's out in the streets.
Any clown here. Pardon me?
He's out in the streets.
Right,
Like,
he's doing cop audits, guys.
Yeah.
And, yeah, he's no joke. He's not kidding. Like, he's not playing around. And
No. He does some really cool stuff. Like some of the videos I watched of him, he does like a mixture of like some of my like favorite YouTubers that I've watched, like the cop audits, like
yeah,
the just walking
I think it's
around
like
in,
La Quinta, Colorado that he lives in, something like that.
yeah, there's a lot of like shady happenings obviously there. I mean, that video the other day, it started to play at the end, but I don't want to get flagged for bad words or whatever else.
Yeah, we don't say those words.
The one where the guy was like really out of control and he was walking around singing, he's like, I love your voice. And he was like trying to fight him and
Yeah, I remember he's like, this guy was like,
he was being nice to him. Danky was just like, how you doing? And he was just like,
it's like, I love your voice. Yeah, he's like, you have a beautiful voice. And the guy's like carrying on a conversation with himself, right? And like being a spectacle. And Danky was like,
right.
Hey, man. Hey, man, I love that voice, man. And he's like, get out of here. I hate you. Get out of here. And Danky's like, what are you talking about? You have a great voice.
Yeah, I like his content. He's a cool dude.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you my normal reminder on our live streams. It is counting down to 1 hour.
Okay. Right. So
We're right at an hour here now.
Okay.
You want to do my weird minute?
Yeah, you do your weird minute.
Okay.
I'm gonna get off.
It's about to get weird in here for a minute, I think.
Put us on the side over there so we could see.
Yeah, I got you, I think. Here you go. Here you go, bud.
I just fucking shot myself.
No, what are you doing?
That was Weird Bob's Strange Minutes.
That was very, very strange. Do you guys agree? He's trying to hit you with the strange.
Hitting you with the strange and the weird and the strange. Thanks, guys.
Vibe
Yeah,
cat.
the cat was vibing. He was
The
vibing.
cat was vibing, yes.
He was digging that.
I want to let me thank them all for something, please. Okay. And I'm sure Bob, he's sharing the same sentiment, and maybe, you know, he wants to pipe in, or maybe he'll just let me speak for both of us, but we really, really do appreciate every single one of you and all the things that you've said in the past couple days. It was yesterday, right? When we got sleepy. She's being cremated, and a really nice company came. They're from near Detroit. I have asked them, because a few months ago our cat Whiskers passed away, and she will be playing with Sleepy, I'm sure, on the other side, and they'll have a lot of fun together. But this company, I've asked them if I can shout them out, and they said that they don't really want to, because they don't want to be busy. They want to have personal attention for their clients. But I'll tell you, when you do have a pet pass away, I would look into, or when they get old, just look into companies in your area. There are companies that will pick up your pet and be completely compassionate and treat them with dignity. Ask if you want them to bring a toy along so they don't have to be alone for it, and bring your pet back to your doorstep for you. Like, that is incredible. A lot of companies aren't that personal. There are companies that will actually pick up your pet in a garbage bag, and it's disgusting. And if you're like Bob and I, your pet is your family, and it's not how you treat your family when they pass away, whether you feel religious or not, whether you believe in anything after death or not. It's just not something that Bob and I believe in. So we were told that Sleepy will be back with us already this evening, and we on Friday or Saturday. So we are very excited for that. But when we went through this experience, it was a very, very sad experience, and we were very touched by the fact that Dillhole, who is our mod, do you have that video, Bob? I told him that he was expressing his sentiment and his sympathies for our loss, and I said to make us a funny video.
Yeah, let me find it.
And he actually did, guys. Like, it brought me to tears. I was very, very, very touched by the fact that he actually, like it was like a figure of speech, make us a funny video, and he went out of his way and did it. Oh, you are here, Dill. Hello. So it did touch our heart. We watched it more than once, and more than 50 times, I'm sure. So if it's okay that we play that, I sure hope that's okay. Maybe we should wait for him to say it's okay. Oh, I'm so glad I'm not wearing contacts. I have cried so many times in this live. But, you know, I do want to say that Sleepy passing away was a gift to Sleepy because she was getting older and she wasn't paying. She's 14, so she's over 90, guys. And she had given us so much love and taught us so much about being selfless and being there for somebody that you love, like, right off the get-go. Here it is. Here's Dill's video, since he got it up right away.
Alright. Yeah.
Let me see what I can do to cheer you up. Let me get set up real quick. I got an idea.
The volume went away. Bob, volume.
Yeah, you should Gary about coming out of his skin.
Yeah, StreamYard's being
Weird, yeah.
it's being on my end.
Yeah, so, well, Dill, it is public domain, but, I mean, we care about you and your privacy and your channel. If people aren't subscribed to Dillhole, Dill, can you put your link up there in the chat and we'll put it up on the screen for you? His videos are amazing. I know you're really humble, Dillhole, but honestly, like, of all the small time like channels, and when I mean small time, I mean like us, obviously we're small time guys. I mean less than 1 million subs is small time, so don't be offended if I think you're small time if you have under 1 million subs. But as far as those kind of creators, like Dillhole, like, we watch him so much. I watch his car videos, I watch his scam videos, and I hope to see Bob on one of your scam calls. I know that you were interested in having Bob on one of your scam calls. I'm not sure how you do that, Dill, but if you get a hold of us, I know that we were texting before, so you can text us about it anytime you want him to join in on a call. I think Bob, are you willing to do that? I think it would be fun. Yeah, you're good with all kinds of accents too, so. Dillhole he's fun. Like, I don't know, like, there is his, go right to this. I'm gonna leave this up for a minute. So, yeah, I just wanted to thank everybody from the bottom of our hearts for keeping us in your thoughts. And please keep Tawny Nubs in your thoughts. She had a very serious procedure today, and 13th hour. If you're listening, I hope you're calm. If you need me, please reach out to me. If you bought me a Fago on Venmo or on Cash App, we appreciate that. If you are a paid member or were a paid member and your membership has expired, you get 1 month of a free membership, I think it is. The lowest level Susgang is $2.99 a month. Strange Syndicate is $4.99 a month. And the people who do have paid memberships, we're going to have a few videos coming out this week for you guys, and there'll be members only videos. So please keep your eye out for that. Please keep your eye on the community tab for announcements and new items of merch. We did release a little bit of merch a few days ago, and we did get some orders for that. Bob has decided, or we have decided, that when we do release merch, we're going to try to get it more cost efficient, and we're going to limit like the designs that we do. So like when we release like a campaign or release merch, it's only going to be a certain amount of merch, and when that merch is gone, it's going to be a new design, so that like you guys will have like I don't want to say like a collector's item, but like kind of like a series of things that you can acquire or not, I guess, right? Is that how I want to say it, Bob? But we will be having, yeah, please leave your DNA on the like button. Please share this video, guys, and please just, it'll take not even 2 minutes, and we really, really appreciate it if you would just watch these credits, because these people are who keep this channel alive. And once we reach 100 paid members, which is less than, we have already had 40% of that, so once we get the other 60%, we will do regular videos every day on YouTube. Roll those credits, Bob, and thanks for being here. We'll be back Saturday, 4:20 Eastern, guys.
420.